Yay!
Hi, comic book fans, and welcome to a late Geeky weekly show. We have started an hour late because two of our regulars, one of them has got the lurgy, and the other one has got family. I'm not sure which is worse. Right. So we do have, however, two of our stalwarts, Terry Deadman Comics, and live from Texas, the Texan comic historian Bill Field, yay, and Purple Haze fanatic.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Great to see everybody.
It says here, I've got two people here with little purple things saying new member, Twertig and Axis Oni. So welcome if you're here, and whatever that new means, I don't know. But anyway,
Twertig 202 is Lee.
Sorry?
Well, hello, Lee.
There's a guy called Lee.
Was on, hey, Lee.
Yeah, no, he watches my Alan show as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, Terry, what have you been up to in your comics this week?
Well, I've been very good. I've barely had any. No, I've had a few of different ones arrive, but I'm still waiting for my new stuff to arrive because they had some problems with snow, I believe, in America.
Do they?
Yeah, it's all your fault. We didn't get a delivery last week, so I didn't get any new comics.
Oh, that's a bit of a disaster.
Well, that is, isn't it? I mean, say so. Going cold turkey. But I'm supposed to be getting my new ones on Friday.
Yay!
Then I can actually do a video of what I had in the last 3 weeks.
You're cracking me up, Terry. I'm going through withdrawals, man. I need my comics. I need my comics.
The fact I've got about 2,000 sitting here that I haven't read yet, it doesn't matter, does it?
No, I need the new stuff. That's what gets me high, man.
You do that too well, Bill.
I know. I don't know why. What does CA $5 mean?
I think he's donated $5 to me. Anyway, thank you very much. He says I started the Silver Age show for Mark. That is possible. Is that what's running? Am I running the next Monday's Silver Age comic market?
I guess you are, sir.
I could be. Right. That's
AF-15. Who has an AF-15?
Oh, no. So Horitan has an AF-15, I think. So he's winding me up because in my Silver Age comic market show, I get annoyed every time Alan picks an AF-15 because I'm not mad keen on the Arachnid, and we have it every other week.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not an Arachnid fan? I never knew that. That's amazing.
Or Spider-Man #1, or there's quite a number that he does quite regularly, isn't there?
Well, the sad thing is the AF-15 and the #1 are probably the two most expensive comics that I got last year. So, because I really do love the Arachnid guy. So, I also have 2, 3, and 4, which I actually think 2, 3, and 4 are better than #1. Because #1, it's just starting to cut its teeth. You do get the first appearance of J. Jonah Jameson. You get a lot of, big first appearances. First appearance of the Daily Bugle, of course. First interaction with Fantastic Four. I mean, the list goes on. There's a lot. And then you have the first appearance of the Chameleon. And
there's so many people that don't actually like the cover, though, isn't there? Because they reckon it's too fussy.
Who?
Well, I mean, people when they talk about Spider-Man with #1, they think it's a too fussy a cover. I mean, I hear people say that.
I don't know. I like the cover. I think it's.
I don't dislike it. I just hear people say about it being fussy.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a Kirby cover, isn't it? Or is it Kirby inked by Ditko? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. No, I think it's Ditko, isn't it?
Is it Ditko?
Yes, I'm sure it's Ditko.
My absolute favorite Fantastic Four issue of all time, and I only have the British version, which is great. I don't mind that, but it's in low.
He's back.
it's in a like a low number, but the number 13 I got from Darren is the only issue that was inked by Steve Ditko over
Yeah.
Kirby, and that is one of the best combinations of talent. And too few times do you see it.
Yeah.
But when they did get together, oh my God, it was magic. I mean, absolutely. And number 13 is not only the first uh, Red Ghost and Super Apes, it's also the first Watcher. And I believe all of those make it a really valuable book.
Yeah.
And the fact that the story is just practically flawless. And the Super Apes, I have to tell you, they were one of my favorite cameo appearances in the FF, and you only got to see one, and you didn't get to see John Malkovich as the Red Ghost. I wish you'd gotten to see that because he did a whole storyline and everything.
So,
And
how much do you think John Malkovich got paid for not appearing in the Fantastic Four film?
$5 to $10 million, probably. I mean, that's a wild ass guess, but I mean, I could be wrong, and it could be much more. I mean,
Bill,
because
you say the ape? There was apes in early Fantastic Four.
in the movie.
Oh, in the movie. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were also in issue 13, the Super Apes, and they were the reason that the Red Ghost went to the moon to get them. And his plan was actually genius. He went up in a rocket that was basically the same specs defense wise against the Rays, or non defense wise, and he set the whole thing up, and he even supercharged himself, and he had one of the more formidable powers of the early Marvel villains in my
So who came
I
first,
think.
them or Gorilla Grodd?
Gorilla Grodd did, I believe, by a year.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
2 years, maybe 2 years. And Gorilla Grodd also, surprisingly, because DC always pushed for Gorilla covers because they sold better. Gorilla Grodd didn't get his first appearance on a cover until either the second or third appearance. He was in stories within the book, because remember, they would always have short stories. Most DC, they would rarely go book length in the early days of the Silver Age. And
the first few issues of Flash, they had 2 or 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I just found out, and I found this really interesting, was that God, Drake, I can't think of his first name, not Stan. Stan Drake's a very popular artist, but Arnold Drake, who created who worked on the X-Men, and he created the Doom Patrol. I didn't realize that he also created Guardians of the Galaxy until yesterday.
That's interesting.
So yeah, I will say this: I have Josh, who's worked on my garage before. He's fixing my garage door. I'm getting a new motor and new rotors, and it's setting me back about $700, but it's worth it. Blanca loves her garage door, so it's a mandate, or a woman date, as it were. But I'll be going back and forth. So let's see where he's at now.
By the way, Mark, Tempest asked you where you were in.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm Grey Man rather asked on that T-shirt.
So
of yours,
here's Josh. He's about to put a new motor in for me.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's a meme from yeah.
So it's funny, man. But Josh gave me a heart attack earlier. I go, dude, I'm pretty sure it was you that put my garage door in, because we were talking, because I hadn't seen him in a while. And he goes, and I go, I remember your name is Josh. And he goes, oh, dude, there are 3 of us that have dreadlocks, that put these in. And I go, really? And go, we all look alike. And I go, are you kidding? He goes, no, I'm joshing. and his name's Josh.
Okay, very good.
Wah, wah. I was like freaking out.
Okay,
But-
time to see some comics while you look at your garage door.
Okay, let me see what I can come up with.
No. So we're going to do Terry's.
Oh, Terry
weekly-
first. Oh,
Terry
let's
first.
pick a year. Let's pick
a
a year
So
with
somebody in the chat,
Terry.
who has not picked a year from Terry's collection of Superman and Action comics? So, Hurricane, would you like to select a year of Action and Superman from what year, Terry? Can we go from?
Well, there's still 1957 and 1958, 1960, 61, 63, 64, 66, 67, 68, and then from 71 through to the present day.
Okay, first person in the chat to select a year. We'll go with that. If nobody comes with a choice from the chat, then I'll pick one.
So there.
Have you picked one before?
Yeah, early on I did. Yeah, I picked
Okay.
my.
I get to pick the next one.
You get to pick the next one.
I like picking them. They're fun. You know what? What's so funny is the years that haven't been picked yet.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 57
Oh, good.
and Superman.
Oh, good. I think the earlier the better because they were wackier.
Yeah, they're more wacky. I prefer them. They've got the story on the cover.
And you know what people never talk about these things is they never talk about the fact that how did they make things that were so goofy seem so both palatable and realistic at the same time. And the dialogue, it wasn't like dialogue now, but it was pretty hilarious too, and Superman, dude, he put Jimmy through so much. And I wish they would come out with the Superman comic or Jimmy Olsen comic where it was just basically the underlying theme. Every issue was Superman is a dick. I mean, it's almost that way anyway in the original run, but I love the best image in my head of Jimmy Olsen in that time frame is Jimmy's birth. I think it's Jimmy's birthday or something. Then he goes, this is what I get for a gift is I'm having to marry this ape and Superman's dressed up like a witch doctor and marrying us.
I know the cover.
That is my favorite Jimmy Olsen cover.
Ever. That one and the one where he's like Godzilla and attacking the bridge, a suspension bridge.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I eat that stuff up. I just really do.
Right, Terry, let me make you big.
Thank you. Right. Well, January 1957 cover date, which was
1957 Superman.
My birth cover. So this is where it all started.
So is this your earliest year? This is your earliest year, isn't it?
I know I've got now 56, but I haven't got it complete yet. So
okay.
Oh, okay.
Run, even Superman is no match for the giant ant. So there you go.
It's the giant ant.
Giant ant. Well, say it looks very similar to them, doesn't it? And that came out 2 years later. So I wonder if it's the same idea.
Predates Ant-Man, of course.
Yes, quite a bit. Number 111. I alone can conjure up a double of Superman as powerful as the real Superman. That's either an amazing trick or Superman has a new rival. Misto, world's greatest magician.
Whoa.
Ooh.
It's Misto. Look out, it's Misto.
And this, when they talk about birthday books, they get really complicated about it. This actually is the nearest to my birthday because this came out on the 29th of January.
Oh, wow. And your birthday is January 30th?
January the 6th.
What
I mean is, so obviously January cover dates, they came out in November, didn't they?
Gotcha.
Yeah. But we can get really complicated about that and just say there's 144 birthday January things. So that would mean there's probably 288 of the others. Anyway, those are three circus strongmen, Samson, Atlas, and Hercules. Haven't seen them before, have we, in Superman comics? Have challenged Superman, and they are winning. 3 Men of Steel.
Hercules, Atlas, and Achilles.
Hercules, yeah. And then we have, well, first of all, yes, we have number 113 in May cover date, but this is the Pizza Hut Collector Edition, which came out a few years later. This is my father.
In 77.
Yeah. My father from Krypton was a Superman 2, and he had to protect the Queen the way I do Lois Lane.
Sorry, what's you're confusing me now? What's this got to do with Pizza Hut?
They put out that issue, facsimile issue in 1977.
They reprinted it 20 years. They reprinted it 20 years later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that is a 1957 book, but that was reprinted later
In
77.
But this is the original.
Ah, right.
And so,
hey, show them next to each other. Let's see the differences. Damn, those are pretty close, aren't they, Mark?
They're not bad, are they?
No. Wow, that's pretty.
But
awesome.
they've used all the same colours, and everything else. But so it's just the headings that are different.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, everything else is the same.
Oh, and the little America's disappeared as well.
That's okay. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's super cool.
And then we have number 114, July cover date. Sorry, Buster, but I've got to bring that rainbow gem back to Earth in 1 hour, or I will be too late to pay off what I owe. Superman's $1 billion debt. Taxman was after him again.
You Brits and your taxes. God damn it.
Oh, good. Stan Lee's watching us again. He's been here before.
Hey, Stan. How's it going? Hey, true believers. I really love that Superman stuff.
We've got August number 115, featuring the 3 substitute Supermen. Which one will pass Superman's test and become the new Man of Steel? Thanks to Superman's experiment, each one of those 3 men will have superpowers for 48 hours.
I've got a feeling the guy on the left is not going to be picked.
It's Uncle Dudley from Shazam. Uncle Marvel is now Uncle Super.
And this Super is probably Uncle. This is one of those ones that I have got to replace one day, but I can never find a decent copy of it. The September cover date, 116. And even the bloody pages. Excuse me a second. I don't know how that's happened. But,
what are you doing, Terry?
There's a page. The page is the cover is ripped.
Oh, right.
I'm going to have to do something you shouldn't do, but it's only going to bugger up again.
Oh,
I'm
sorry. That was inappropriate.
I think you just saw some comic restoration going on there, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, as I said, this is something I've got to replace because this is probably the worst condition comic I've got as far as in the collection is concerned. The Man of Steel startles the world when it comes to mechanized Superman. Look, Superman has crashed into our hideout with a mechanical hand instead of his bare fists. Maybe he's lost his superpowers.
Ooh, maybe.
So is that Shogun Warrior Superman? Remember how they had propelled fists?
No, I can never find one of these though in decent condition. And when you can,
Shogun Warrior featuring Superman. He had his hand chopped off by a Kryptonian jihadist.
And the last one that year, November 117. Superman, my teller's locked inside that vault. You must melt the door open with your X-ray eyes. Incredible. My supervision is working in reverse. It's radiating cold instead of heat.
So what's locked inside the vault?
A woman.
His teller.
His teller?
He's his
teller.
He's teller of one of the people working.
He's a bank. He's a bank guy.
Oh, bank teller. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
But why is he wearing winter clothes? I mean, that just happened right then. He wouldn't be prepared for that.
It's obviously there the mystery deepens, Bill.
Mystery details of DC Comics.
Can I get a DC no prize if they exist? Like 80 years later? Oh, sorry, Terry. I mean, 60 years.
Mark, send it in the post forthwith. Won't you, Mark? You send it in the post forthwith.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is the end of 1957.
Okay, we didn't get many copies. Was it bi-monthly?
It was only 8 times a year then, wasn't it?
Okay.
And are you sure not 10?
And they didn't do annuals.
Right.
And I showed you 9 comics as well, so you got a treat.
Oh, you've got a Pizza Hut special. Is that Pizza Hut one easy to find?
No.
No, and
it used to be. It used to be really easy to find, but not anymore.
What was the stupid thing was it cost nearly as much as I paid for the original.
Well, I mean, considering the print run, I would guess was lower in the reprint, but you never know with Pizza Hut. You never know how many they made for all the Pizza Huts. You know, because it was a pretty big premium promotion. Yeah. There's like 5 or 6, maybe more.
There's another Superman slightly earlier. I think it's issue 89, is it?
Yeah, and there's several
93.
Batman issues. There's a Wonder Woman or 2. Yeah, it's a really nice collection of old comics. I don't know why they did it. There was no kind of promotion behind it other than here's some old comics.
Okay.
So, hey, Kenneth Bird.
Hi, Kenneth.
What kind of bird is Kenneth Bird? He's a hummingbird. Listen.
No, well, thank you, Bill. On top form as usual.
Thank you. Oh man. So what else should we show now?
Well, I've got some stuff to show. So
go, Mark, go.
Right,
this would be this here. This is where I do my British accent.
Okay, so I'm mainly I'm in the UK, so we don't really do Golden Age because there aren't many here. So
I bring some on every now and then. So
yeah, I would say Silver Age and Bronze Age mainly.
Yes,
is my sort of thing.
And oddities. Lots of
oddities. I do have some UK, 1920s, and I've got some old UK comics, but not sort of American Golden Age stuff. What I have got here is I started collecting last year. I'd been collecting Bronze Age horror for 2 or 3 years. Last year, I decided to switch to, because I've virtually finished Bronze Age horror, I've still got some stragglers, but I decided to switch to romance, which is a really difficult thing to pick up at a cheap price. You just don't find them cheap because I think they're fairly, the print runs must have been quite low. I'm not sure how many of them made it across here to the UK, and nobody sells them cheap. You never see them, for instance, on UK Whatnot. Virtually nobody has any romance comics. And when they do appear in auction houses in the UK, which is the other main place, they always go for a high price. So, but I have managed to pick some up. I'm going to start off with my Millie the Model collection. This isn't really romance, but Millie the Model. This is my earliest Millie the Model. So Millie the Model started. Does anybody would like to guess which year Millie the Model started in?
Well, she was considered the oldest comic in the Marvel Age, and she got to number 100 way before any of the other stalwart titles did. And she, I want to say she started in 55 to 57, somewhere in there. 55? No, 56?
45.
45. Oh, that's right. She was way ahead of the game.
Okay.
So
yeah, I forgot all about that. Yeah.
The longest running humor title.
You make yourself big, Mark, because I can't really see.
Yeah, I will. Sorry.
Go big, or go home.
He's home.
No, I know that's a Texas saying. Sorry, go big or go home.
So Millie the Model, the blonde bombshell. These are pricey. But they're really
how early is that, Mark?
This one is a 10 center. So this is let me have a look. What would you guess? I'm going to guess.
I'll guess 46.
No.
What number did you say? What number did you say?
Number 104.
No, 104. So it'd be if it came out there, it'd be about 8 years later. About
61. 1961.
So it must have come out.
So what number is it?
Must have come out bi-monthly.
104.
Yeah.
So
already,
as I said, it must have come out bi-monthly then.
Yeah, it must have been bi-monthly. Yeah.
No, check it. Look at the inside cover.
Well, it would have done if it started in 1945, and that's 61. That's 16 years.
No, but it changed
over 200.
But Terry, you have to remember
publisher as well. So
yeah, frequency changed. Yeah, it's not a straight line, buddy.
No.
So it's Millie the Model by Vista Publications Inc. So Vista Publications, were they a Marvel title?
They were the owners of Marvel at one time.
Were they? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Vista Publications, 1961.
But how often did it come out? It'll tell you frequency.
A couple of
my guess is 8, but it may be 10.
There's subscription price $1.45 for 12 issues, but it doesn't say how often it published.
Huh. How much was that? 10 cents.
Yeah.
So it must be that must have been 12 monthly then, mustn't it? Unless
I would think it may be monthly.
That particular time.
They had very few comics that were really popular, and that one they could compete against Archie. That was one of their biggest sellers. It was probably one of their biggest sellers the first 3 or 4 years of the Marvel Age. Believe it or not, because Archie was selling more comics than DC and Marvel combined at one point in the early 60s. Even with the Renaissance going on, they still had a hold on it. And then Harvey sometimes would come in second. And you talk about a jerk. Oh my God, Russell Harvey! Don't get me started. The son of Alfred Harvey, who started or co-started Harvey Comics.
Mm.
And he's a stand-up comedian, but
really, okay,
yeah, he has been for like as long as I same time I started, probably early 80s.
Okay, next one I've got, and the style changes, the art style changes on the cover quite a lot on these. This is a 12 center. Let's take it out of the bag.
That's when the style changed.
Yeah,
it went from a Dan DeCarlo Archie style.
Dan DeCarlo's later. Dan DeCarlo's still to come.
Oh, he is? Okay.
When I showed you was Stan Goldberg.
This is Stan Goldberg, yes.
No, that was the Stan Goldberg.
Right. But what I'm saying is that Stan Goldberg was a cheap imitation of who we just mentioned.
Dan DeCarlo. Well, Dan DeCarlo has yet to come.
Right, but they worked together. And DeCarlo was already working for Archie. And so DeCarlo was stealing, or no.
I think you've got this wrong, Bill.
Goldberg was stealing from DeCarlo.
Right. Well, I think you got this wrong because DeCarlo worked on Millie before he went to Archie.
Are you positive about that?
Yeah, highly positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you.
I checked it up because I showed Millie the model, and I'll show you a Dan DeCarlo one in a minute.
Okay.
And somebody said, "Oh, that's an Archie copy," and I thought, I don't think that's right. And I checked up, and Dan DeCarlo worked for Millie the model before he moved to Archie.
Okay. Let me redefine my point then. Okay. My point is that Goldberg really tried to rip off in the early days. Tried to rip off Dan DeCarlo, who was doing girly mags and Millie the model, but mainly girly mags.
Right. So this one says inside, edited by Stan Lee.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Edited by Stan Lee, art by Stan G, and script by Denny O. So who do we think Stan G is?
Goldman. That's his brother, is it? No. Oh no, he's
Stan G.
Is it Goldman?
Anybody in the chat know who Stan G is? And look, Terry, you can get yourself a wig.
Oh, nice. Lovely. I like the top one. Yeah, I'll get one of those. They're only $4.95.
They are $4.99.
Yeah.
You need to rush out and
wait.
get one.
What is that? Show it again.
It's a wig.
Who
You don't
do you-
need one, Bill.
The artist on this is Stan G. Do you know who Stan G is?
Stan Goldberg.
Stan Goldberg. Okay,
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
that's what you said. Yeah.
You don't notice of me.
You
I
said-
was outside talking to my contractor. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
so we think you could do one of these glamour wigs for $4.95.
That I could use one?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, fuckers.
Let's say, Mark, with those stories, though, by the looks of it, that character's coming back. They obviously had recurring characters, so they had some.
Oh yeah, they did, and it wasn't just. There's a few it's a bit like Archie. There's a few characters. In fact, there's some spin-off characters.
But the art inside, is that more grown up than Archie?
It generally goes with the cover. And here you get these pin-up things where you can dress up your Millie.
So there could be lots of copies of that without that.
Correct. Yeah. This is another.
Especially if Bill had them. Oh, that's nice. I like that. She's pretty.
That's a nice cover.
Is she pretty?
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
Well, that's way later, isn't it?
No, this is still early 60s. We're in.
Oh, okay.
I'm imagining about 63, 64, something like that.
Well, you're well established in the Marvel age.
I know we're in 66 here.
Yeah, I was going to say it seemed later than that.
Yeah,
especially because of the fashions.
Yeah, and we've got the Marvel's well underway here. And
what was the DC replica of that? At the time there was one, wasn't there?
Yeah,
not really. No, not really. Now Tower had theirs, and Harvey had Bunny.
Sheffield's here.
Harvey had Bunny for about 10, 15 years. Hey, Colin Nolan. I'm Colin Nolan. I'm mad. I'm going to call in Nolan.
This one is great. So this one is Millie on Carnaby Street. In Carnaby Street, which was a sort of height of fashion in the Beatles world,
right?
In 66.
Yeah.
Rodeo Drive in the U.S.
Yeah, shopping spree on Carnaby Street, and there's Millie. Look at this guy.
Was she? I know it's an American comic, but was she actually British then?
No. That was during the mod phase, which very briefly came to the U.S. And it was mainly because of our love affair with Twiggy.
This is still Stan G, but he's doing a very different style there.
Yeah, now he's totally Dan DeCarlo'd out, like I was telling you. I told you it would come. And then he wound up going to Archie and being a vice president, I think, or something like that. Maybe higher. I don't know. But he drew a lot of the early Marvel superhero comics as well that Jack Kirby didn't do.
It's a shame, actually, it changed because it was nicer when it was more realistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's competing with the Archie. As you said, it's the
It's the Archie house style.
Cheers, Kenneth.
That's very kind of you guys. Thank you very much, Kenneth.
Wasn't Twiggy that robot that was in Buck Rogers?
Twinkie.
Yeah, that's right. That was Tweaky, the fashion model. Yeah,
Twiggy,
not Twinkie.
Yeah. Bill used to go around tweaking her butt, didn't you, Bill?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we've gone very Archie-like,
yeah, and very gorilla-y.
and gorilla-y.
Gone DC all of a sudden with some gorilla.
Is that even a word? Probably not.
Probably not.
Where's Alan? He's gone away to try and work out which was the first appearance of the Falcon in Captain America. That's an in-joke. Go and watch our last show together. Right. Millie the model again. This is a sort of gradually moving forward in years. These are expensive. They're more expensive to get than the Archies. I think they must be lower print run or something.
Yeah. Maybe they're better stories.
Maybe. Right, now we've got a spin-off. No, it's not a spin-off. I suppose it's an annual. It's a queen size special. Millie the Model annual number 5 from 1966. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, cute.
Then we've got a spin-off title called Modeling with Millie.
Is that a spin-off or is that the same title?
No, I think it's a spin-off. I think it's
36 December, 12 cents. Can't be, can it?
Wow.
Then we've got another spin-off title, Mad About Millie.
Yeah, that was even a later redo.
Then we've got a spin-off which is one of Millie's gang called Chili.
I like Colin's joke there.
Wasn't Chili her rival? Chili was her rival. She was like the Alexandra.
You better email Alan and let him know.
That's funny. Chili was Millie's rival.
Yes, Millie's red-headed rival.
Right.
I've got a Chili number 9. Oh, I do have the DC. I do have the DC alternative to Millie and Chili.
What's that?
You don't collect these, do you, Tempest? You're not.
No, I don't. I think I've got a couple of Millies, but that's.
Hey, Tempest.
Evening. I only got
Here is the DC.
Away from you, Mark.
The DC.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, but I couldn't remember the name.
There's 2 others too.
I didn't last too long. Did Debbie last that long?
I don't know. I've got one.
There's also
one.
Binky and who's the mod one?
Yeah, it's Binky, isn't there? Of course there is.
Yeah, and Scooter.
Yeah, and Scooter.
Scooter's a bloke.
Yeah, Scooter's British, right?
Isn't Binky's a bloke as well, isn't he?
No, Binky isn't. Binky's American.
Yeah, but Americans can be blokes.
No. I thought you were saying. I thought Scooter was British, and that's why I thought you called him a bloke. Because Scooter, they acted like Scooter was British.
Yeah, Scooter is British, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's a bloke, and Binky's a fucking boy. He's not a bloke because he's not British. Yeah. And I'm a cowboy because I'm a Texan. You guys are not. You guys are fucking Brits. What else could you be? You're Big Ben's. What else could you be? What else can I call you? Blarney Stone. No, that's Irish. I almost said Italian. Well, I'm on a roll.
You can call us Sir.
Sir. Oh yeah, Knight. Oh, Knight. You're the Knight.
You can call us American colonists.
You can call us Master. You can call us Master.
Master, yeah.
You guys are killing me tonight.
Right, that was my Millies.
Yay, Millies.
I've only got about another 180 to get.
Is that all?
I don't think my bank account will survive that.
I do want to say I have come across an awful lot of romance comics lately.
Have you?
And
was that because of February the 14th? You celebrate Valentine's Day over there, don't you?
No, yeah, we do celebrate. But I don't know if I think I've shown you guys these. These are not romance comics.
No.
No, you
Is it mainly what company romance comics have you come across?
These are ACG.
That's
but the romance
American Comics Group.
That is very romantic, isn't it? Sending the doctor.
Very, yes. Oh, this is even more romantic.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Arg! He's changing into an ape. 2 vials of Vidalia from Vidalia. Okay. Don't miss it.
I suppose these are romance comics if you're the type of guy
That
who
was
buys,
kind of a romance comic in a way.
yeah, I
Right?
think if you're the type of guy who buys his wife a garage door for Valentine's Day, then
No, but it is making her happy, so that makes me happy. That's
Yeah.
not her present. Look, dude, this is. I got those a week and a half ago. I started early, so
Bill,
yes.
you may remember you sent me in the deal that we did. I think you sent me. I think it was a freebie. You sent me. I don't know if it was free. Anyway, you sent me the Punisher, the ASM 129 that came out with the film. It was the facsimile that came out with the film.
No, I did not. That wasn't me.
It was you. It's got Nelco Comics written on it.
Oh, no. You didn't buy it. You not from our deal. You got that from the whatnot that we did.
That's right. Yes, I did. I bought it.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't trying to challenge you. I was just trying to let you know.
Yeah. No,
it wasn't for me. And
anyway,
I forgot you got that from us.
Yeah, I did, and I sent it as a freebie to Colin because he collects Spider-Man, and he sent me a lot of free Betty.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Right,
Mark.
Yes.
Poor Lyle. I don't know whether he's come here now, but poor Lyle was in the chat in the other one that doesn't work.
Right, have you sent him a link?
I'm glad you like it, Colin.
But I don't know how long ago it was that he put in there.
Okay.
So, I'm big right now. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, it took me a while. Okay, so let's start with this because it's right next to me.
Okay, another great romance comic, Bill.
Oh, romance. Sorry, let me find some romance. So here's what's going on. I had to take some of my stuff out of the garage. And hold on. I know this is the most exciting part of your days, but I know it's here somewhere. God bless America. Well, damn it.
You're like Kyle now, wandering around your garage.
I know. What is wrong with me? I set the stuff somewhere. It was in a. I didn't put it in here, did I? No.
Right, I'm going to go to.
Keep going, and I'll find my stuff in a second. Let me go look for it.
I'm going to go to Sheffield.
Okay, go to Sheffield.
How can you not turn up?
Meanwhile, in Sheffield.
Look at that seamless link between.
Meanwhile, in Sheffield.
You were showing. You showed one of these earlier.
Sinister happenings afoot.
But I pulled my copies out. So there's.
Oh right, yeah, that is okay. So this is really odd.
There's like Captain Marvel.
I don't know what's going on here because I did get some. Oh yeah, you've got some of these as well.
Well, there's 4 issues of this Captain Marvel.
Is that it? That's
yeah.
the total run, is it? Because that must be between. That's after Fawcett, but before Marvel picked them up.
And then they also did 2 issues of the Terrible 5. But I can't find my other issue of this one.
Is that Captain Marvel in that as well?
Yeah, Captain Marvel Presents. Yeah.
There's a Terrible 5 as in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, except they're not fantastic. They're terrible.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking we've got Elastic Guy there. Got Mr. Fantastic, yeah, something.
But yeah, there's only 6 of those in total.
Wait a minute. I think Colin, are you referring to us as the Fantastic Four or the Terrible 5?
And then you had that as well. I've been picking these up.
Yeah, that's not. I'm looking for the rest of those as well.
So there's.
Oh, you managed to find them. Damn it.
Where are they? Are they DC?
Yeah.
I'd never ever seen those before.
And then there's the Restaurant at the End of the Universe.
What were these? Was this the 80s?
A bit later.
90s.
90s. I think they're 90s.
Early 90s, is it?
There's don't ask, but there's another copy of the
I've
restaurant
never
at the
even
end
seen
of
them
the,
advertised.
at the
Oh.
universe.
Yeah, send me a price, Colin, if you've got them and you want to sell them.
Although, I mean, I have got if somebody wants a restaurant at the end of the universe, I have got a spare copy going.
Okay.
And there's Life, the Universe, and Everything.
Oh, you've got a lot.
So that was the third one that they did.
Right.
Yeah, you don't see these very often.
I've never ever knew they did them.
And they're not all that cheap.
No,
Don't call in that.
And then Terry mentioned back at the start of the year about finishing some runs off, so I thought I'd do the same. There's famous First Detective comics, and then there's Wiz Comics. So that's all the famous firsts I've got now, and all the DC treasuries as well. That's that lot finished off. I also picked that up, which was released in 2000.
What is that?
That's the first DC comic.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's the first DC comic book, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a hardback version.
Sure is.
Oh
wow!
Because they did, they re-released Superman versus Wonder Woman and Superman versus Muhammad Ali in hardback.
Yeah,
around about the same time, I imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got the Muhammad Ali and Superman.
Yeah,
I got that.
We mentioned him early on because the other run I finished off is Super DC Giant. There's
Binky,
13, which is Binky.
Who just mentioned that? I can't remember.
So Binky's the boy, isn't he, or is he the woman?
Yeah,
Binky is an American. Yes,
he's an American. He's not a bloke. Don't forget, he's not a bloke.
He's not a bloke. What is he? What?
And Scooter is of course a bloke. He's British.
Oh, okay.
Even though that's issue 13, that is actually
But
the first.
Binky is an American boy.
So Binky's a guy.
Binky's a guy.
That's and then I got that one. That's the last of them that I needed.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow, I've never
That
seen
was,
that.
I noticed that wasn't coming down in price much, so
I should have thought there was so little of them printed.
There are.
I used to have that.
I have that. That's a nice Brave and the Bold, Strange Sports.
That's Adventure Comics.
Ooh,
It's a nice one.
actually, that's a
Nice early one.
There's My Greatest Adventure, issue 14. Nice cover. Mystery in Space, issue 4.
On that previous issue, were those performing seals?
No.
Okay, I thought I saw
there's some blokes on there and gorillas.
Dude, I love those covers, man.
There's a
I would be curious how many of the Silver Age DCs had evil guys pointing at the good guy and something bad happening to the good guy.
I did say I thought that this was going to be the year of Beppo, so
That's the first appearance of.
there's the first appearance of Beppo.
Oh, Beppo.
Oh, Beppo, I've got that one somewhere.
I've not seen this one before. There's a comic called Here's Howie.
Here's Howie, DC.
Yep.
What's the price?
Was that a TV series, Bill?
I don't think so.
Or a movie, a sort of a movie?
No, I don't think so. I think it was them trying to do a Bob Hope comic without Bob Hope is what it was.
There's a Peter Porkchops.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Porkchops.
Who was much funnier than Peter Panda.
And then
they named all their animal characters Peter. I don't know why.
Miss Beverly Hills of Hollywood.
Ooh. John Lund and John Payne.
There you go. That's me.
Oh, that's great.
Yes,
Great
right.
stuff.
Brilliant stuff. I'd love to know why they never advertised that Hitchhikers. I never ever saw it in any adverts.
Hey, wait, Steve, show us some action figures.
Some action figures.
Yes, please.
Are you still looking for your stuff, Bill? Is that?
Huh? No, I have stuff. I have, but I don't think it's a total visit to you without action figures.
Oh, somebody just bought my oh, that's exciting.
There's an Ultraman.
That's awesome. I love
There's
Ultraman.
one of his villains.
Alien Guts.
There's another one of his villains.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, whose villains are these?
These are
Ultraman.
Ultraman villains.
Oh, Ultraman villains. Okay.
Who are all out of the same, basically the same studio as Godzilla.
There's
That's
Ultraman.
awesome, dude. That is fucking awesome.
There's
Bill loves it.
Pardon my French.
another villain.
Alien Metron.
There's another Ultraman.
Are these? Well, they're going to fall over. They're going to fall over. Okay.
So
That's awesome.
there's
Are these Japanese ones for Japan, or are they Japanese?
They're from Bandai, yeah. So they're straight from
produced for the
Japan.
UK market.
They're probably made in China, but they come from Japan.
yeah, you can't really get these over here. Not easily, anyway.
No,
So there you go. There's some Ultraman stuff.
that's awesome.
Nice.
Hey, you don't by any chance have any Jerry Anderson stuff close to you, do you?
No, I've got a comic room, but I haven't got any close. Tempest is more likely to have it close to him.
I don't, unfortunately, no.
Oh, okay. I've been going. Alex, who works for me, has been going through this huge awakening. He's 40, but he's just recently learned about the Jerry Anderson series, and he's going apeshit. He loves them. He thinks they're fantastic.
But
And
only
he has
recently
these-
learned
But
about.
if he wants to buy some, Thunderbirds UK comics from me, let me know.
Okay, I will. He probably will. You know.
I'm gonna. I better make you small, Tempers, because you've gone off screen. I just have to show you this. It really made me laugh. I think I've shown you this. This is a bound volume of
Okay.
Hotspur magazine from 1936.
Dude, I totally thought you said hot sperm at first. I'm so glad it was hot spur. There's no M in there.
There's no M in there, Bill. You're definitely taking over from Kyle in terms of providing the show.
I thought that was an underground comic
No, these
collection.
are really great.
Oh, Hotspur, the original Hotspur.
It hadn't even occurred to me, Bill. It shows how clean my mind is. Right, but what was really interesting, I was going through the.
You're frozen, sir.
You froze. You have frozen, my friend. Can you hear me, Terry?
I can hear you.
Hey,
Don't
man,
think Mark,
what's going
I don't know
on?
whether Mark can. But,
Hey, let's talk like we're Mark, okay? And another thing, Hotspur is one of those comics that is quite good when you read it in the bath. Okay, thank you, Mark.
yes, sir. Well, the Hotspur I remember reading when I was a kid. I mean, it was in sort of the 60s and 70s, but it was more sort of football orientated.
Yeah, football related, weren't it, later on?
Yeah, but that first picture he showed before he froze, that did actually look like there was a footballer there. So maybe they did have the early stories.
You know, it's weird. Is your red shirt almost makes you look 3D tonight, Terry. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's like it pushes you out from your background so much.
Yeah,
It's almost like you're coming through my phone screen. It's kind of a new experience for me. I've never seen you in something that. Is that a new shirt or is that the same red shirt you normally wear?
No, it's one of the ones I normally wear.
That's so weird. It's really, it might be your camera source or your lighting, but it's almost like it's glowing tonight. It's kind of weirdo. Yeah. Kind of strange. But well, I don't know where Mark went, but he made you big. Mark, are you there? I guess not. Steve's there though. Hi, Steve.
It's funny how the clarity of
I think
this.
Steve's there. Steve, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I'm still. I was just looking up stuff
Funny
about
how the clarity of this
okay.
of this camera when I'm on this streamline is far brighter than it is on my normal. When I'm doing.
Maybe that's probably it then. Well, here's a question for you guys. What's your favorite Jerry Anderson series?
Thunderbird.
How about you, Steve?
Oh, I mean, I do have to go with Captain Scarlet.
That's mine. That's my favorite, hands down, Captain Scarlet. And I was 7 years old when we moved back to Hawaii when I was a kid, and that was on every day, and it both creeped me out and made me like love all the Super Marionation shit.
It's just that opening where that guy machine guns him, and he just pulls that pistol out and goes. Just shoots it like you.
I mean, there was a lot of violence in those damn things.
No,
I think that's why I liked it as a 7-year-old kid.
I think it's an age thing, isn't it? Because I mean, I was brought up more on Thunderbirds than I was on Captain Scarlet sort of thing. And I enjoyed them. I mean, I almost remember Four Feather Falls.
That's the original one, right? That's their
no, there's one before that. I don't remember because I wasn't alive. It came out in '56. I can't remember what it was called now.
Was Twinkle the first?
I think yes. I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was.
I do like. I've watched a few episodes of The Secret Service.
Yeah.
Recently, because it's got Stanley Unwin.
Okay, my least favorite.
That stemmed from Joe 90, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God! So my least favorite of all time is Joe 90.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, least favorite. I've never watched the whole series. I've only watched a couple, but it was just kind of cringeworthy at parts. Yeah. But I love Fireball XL5.
Yeah.
Or wait, is that
Stingray?
it? Stingray, Fireball XL5, and I like. Isn't there one more that was sci-fi? Well, there's Terra Hawks later.
Yeah.
And Terra Hawks was okay. How do you guys remember Space Precinct? Do you guys remember that show at all?
Yeah, used to be on BBC Two.
Yeah, it was ITC actually produced it, or at least over here. And ITC was responsible for Space 1999 back in the day, which, here's the thing, Space 1999 just hit 50 years old. Is that crazy or what?
I've seen that they've just started repeating The Invaders on Sky as well now. One of the Sky channels.
Thank you, Colin. Dude, Colin's the man.
So what don't you like about Joe 90?
I just thought the kid element was stupid. Not stupid, but thank you, Colin. But it was just like, I don't know, man. I just
it's got a kicking theme tune.
Yeah, it does. But for my money, the best theme song is Captain Scarlet.
Okay, Bill, can you do the Joe 90 theme tune?
No, hell no, because I didn't watch it enough.
Can you also spin around in a chair while you?
But I can do Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet.
No, you can't. There are words in that. I can do Captain Scarlet. He's doing the wavy lines from Stingray now with Marine.
Nice. Captain Scarlet and Mr. Ron.
Okay, now do Four Feather Falls. Down here in Four Feather Falls. You know what's funny is they had a lot of American expatriates doing voices for their shows. They used a lot of Americans. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it was so they could sell it to America at the same time as Great Britain. Another morsel of entertainment history for me, Bill Field.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you. But okay, so let's go back into the house, and I will show you some stuff real quick, if Mark, that's okay.
My whole computer shut down. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the first
weird.
one was The Adventures of Twizzle, 1957 to 58, and then Torty
Yeah,
the Battery
Twizzle.
Boy,
I said
1959.
Twinkle. I got it. I was close.
Yeah. Then Four Feather Falls, 1960. Supercar, 61 to 62. Fireball XL5, 62 to 63. Stingray, 64 to 65. What amazes me is Thunderbirds. How many years did Thunderbirds go?
2.
None. No. Well, it's sort of 65 to 66.
Right,
Really?
but it was 2 seasons.
Yeah,
There's 2 seasons worth of it.
It's only 31 episodes.
Of the entire series?
Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons only lasted 32 episodes.
I did not realize that. I
Joe
thought there were
90
2 seasons of 30-something episodes for
Joe 90 was 30 episodes.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I am going to show you what I was trying to show you before I was really cut off.
Okay, go.
This is from the Hotspur magazine, 1936, and the storyline is that one of the pupils' fathers has joined the school as a pupil. Okay, and the cover here says Pop, the 40-year-old fag.
Yeah.
And look at the face he's making towards that boy.
Wink. And he's winking back at him.
But Bill, you know what fags did back in them days, don't you?
Well, they were smoked, weren't they?
No. A fag was basically a servant.
Oh, crap.
If you're a British public school, the sixth formers used to have sort of the first years have to make their bed, clean their shoes, make the fires in their studies, that sort of thing.
Yeah. And they called them fags.
They did.
You guys are so gay.
I am old enough to have been a fag when I was.
Well, I got better. I'm joking. Sorry. Now, that was a good British accent because it was Monty Python. If I put it in that context, I can do really well. But so, you want to see some stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
It sounded almost threatening.
Oh,
there's young love. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what your lady love's getting for the 14th, is it?
Now this is this may be the first issue with this logo. I'm not sure, but that's very much a 70s 60s logo.
I've got some young love.
Don't you think?
It's got to be 70s. It's 15 cents.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, it really looks like the times, doesn't it? I think. I love it. And then Marvel's short run of
That's nice.
romance comics.
Is that not Neil Adams, is it?
No, this is Romita.
Oh, looks so much Neil
It's
Adams.
Romita.
Romita. Of course it is, yeah.
Yeah, look at the guy's profile. That's a giveaway.
No, it was that girl.
And the
one
girl.
where you got
I
your
mean,
thumb on.
the
one you got, no, the one you got your thumb on.
Very Mary Jane and very Gwen.
No, I was thinking the one you had the thumb on looked more Neil Adams. That's all.
Yeah. I was going to keep going.
Go on then.
Do you want to go back, Mark? Okay. Sorry. Then, Just Married.
Charleston.
Number 77.
Sunset Strip.
76. $156.
Now, if you collect this bill, or did they come in the collection that you got?
Both. But I have been searching them out. Well, my friend, I get a lot of these from my friend Don Rex now.
Don Rex.
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 Like T-Rex, Don Rex. We used to call him D-Rex. Now this, I don't know who this is, but it looks a lot like Romita, but it's not because it's Charlton. And Career Girl Romances was a long time romance title for Charlton.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of had their A game on that one. It wasn't like some of the others. Like this one, this is kind of cheesy, you know. The ugly one.
Nice and coloured down. It's nicely coloured.
Yeah, now that's definitely a logo of the time.
Yes,
You know,
that's a 60s, very 60s.
Yeah, and then more Career Girl Romances. Teen Confessions.
So what, are you tying all these up in a nice bow and giving to the lady love, are you?
No,
Valentine's Day.
I've just been collecting these for a while, you know. And then No Loving Heart. That doesn't look like a pedophile at all, does it? That kid, she looks like a 10-year-old there.
It does look like a 10-year-old, yeah.
It's just, and then she takes her mask off and she looks like a grown woman. You know, it's don't get me started. So that's what I have to show.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
Nice stuff.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But no, it's funny. I think a lot of people, I wrote off romance comics. I thought they were stupid. And then I became friends with Jackie Nodell, whose grandfather, Martin Nodell, created Green Lantern. And but she is probably the most notable historian of romance comics.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and she's been on at least one or two episodes of History Detectives on PBS here, and she just knows her stuff. So she is the grand dame of romance comics, and she's really sweet. If I'm not mistaken, she lives overseas wherever they make Legos, and her husband works at corporate in Denmark. Yeah, you know. I knew something smelled rotten about what I was saying. But my little Shakespearean barb today.
To be or
My bard, but the bard.
right, I've got
I'm Bill Field, comedy
two more
king.
romance. Right, these
Yes.
ones are really interesting. This is Love Diary, number 4, and it says 1 shilling on it.
I love a ghost.
And this is Australia.
Wow.
There you go. Australian romance.
Amazing.
And I've not only got that one, I've also got number 6.
So I have a question for you guys. Why were your comics so much cheaper than ours? Just by.
They weren't.
What do you mean? They weren't.
They weren't.
I thought they were. I thought when they were 1 pence, weren't they just a
1
penny?
pence? That's a shilling.
What's a shilling?
12 pence.
Oh, so a shilling is 12 cents. So it was the same for you guys as us, which means it was slightly more.
No, when your comics were 10 cents, we paid 9D for them.
Yes.
So basically, they were about twice the price in America. In America.
Yeah. What was 9D?
Well, 9D was 240 pennies in the pound at the time.
Right.
Okay, and
240 pennies to a pound.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, that's originally, yeah.
Oh my god!
So did Canada. So did Australia.
Blowing my mind. It's like I'm the only American amongst Britain. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Bill, the last time we had this discussion, I sent you the link to my video explaining UK currency to American comic collectors. Did you watch it?
I don't think I did, and I don't remember. I'm sure I received it if you told me you sent it to me, but I don't remember it now. But now I really want to watch it because I thought of it myself this time. It didn't come up because you said it. Well, you did say it first. Never
You
mind.
can find out what a pony is, what a monkey is, what a half crown is, what a sovereign is, what a half sovereign is, and that's not Queen Victoria sawn in half. So, yeah, very good.
I mean, so I think I said this before, Bill, but I mean, back in the 30s and 40s, as you know, as in the 1930s and 40s, the slang for 5 bob or 5 shillings, which was a quarter of a pound at the time, was $1. So that tells you there used to be $4 to the pound. So that's why I'm saying that
you fuckers, that's hilarious. I love that. And it is kind of like in your face, Yanks.
Yeah, but like I said, a 10-cent comic cost us 9D. Realistically, it shouldn't have cost us more than 3.
Correct.
Well, but doesn't it make sense?
They were much more expensive here than they were there, and they still are.
Doesn't it make sense? The country that's been around the longest and had their own currency the longest is England, right? Am I right? It has to be, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, majority before we went decimal, we were probably one of the very few countries that did have 240 pennies in the pound.
Right.
Probably were the only ones.
Right.
I mean, most people had 100 whatevers to one of their sort of major notes, didn't they?
No. Our currency was based on the Roman currency.
Okay. See, I don't know any of this. This is all amazing to me.
LSD was laity, sesterci, and denari, which was the Roman currency denotation.
Wow, that's a trip.
It was.
I'm sorry, it had to be said. This is my funniest episode ever.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, it goes to show how
it's also your favorite episode ever as well.
How much the
what's that, Steve?
Is it also your favorite episode as well?
It is my favorite.
It shows you how much the British pound was worth back in the day because it was broken up into 960 parts, wasn't it?
Yes.
We didn't only have a penny, we had 8penny, and we don't have 8penny. We also had a farthing as well, which was a quarter of a penny. So it was 960 of them to a pound. And you could buy things for a farthing. So it goes to show you how rich this country was when they could break it down to that extent. I mean,
that's crazy.
It's a ridiculous situation.
Yeah. And the dollar has just repeatedly gone down for the last year. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
On the world stage.
I mean, it is at the moment. I think we can get £1.30. We can get $1.39 for a pound at the moment, which is high in comparison to what it's been for a long time, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
because it's almost been 1 and 1. Yeah, it was almost.
Yeah, I remember it well, Colin.
Did it ever get to 1? It never got to 1 and 1. Has it?
Yes,
yes, it has. It's got very, very close.
Oh, really? That's amazing. Yeah. I didn't realize that.
I don't think it's never quite got there, but it has got close.
No, but thanks to your Lord and Master sort of thing, and now it's.
God damn it! Fuck
the
you.
The shit's really hitting the fan.
I'm cussing a lot today, folks. I apologize, but I'm no fan of the current tyrant in chief. But the current tick.
It was called the gold standard.
Yes. Yes, not my gold standard, but I won't go there. I supposedly people know who I am, so I'm gonna try not to go there. But
Bill, is it your intention to annoy a person a week? Because there always seems to be at least one person who cancels you every week.
Yeah, it seems like. Well, see, what happened was that I went professional mode with the intention, and apparently, if I have already gone monetization, I'd be making a little bit of decent money right now. But I haven't done that yet because I don't want to have to deal with that much bullshit, But at the same time, I have twice as I have 15,000 followers right now or something like that. And so it's like I get everybody and their dog, and so I have to ban people every fucking day. And I really do. And this one guy, so this one guy was my friend, this guy, Nick Gaskin's guy, and he starts posting those racist pictures that Trump sent out of the Obamas on monkey bodies.
Yeah.
And I just went after him. He goes, "You motherfucker!" Blah, 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 blah. And then he blocks me, and I'm like, "Dude, here's the thing." And this other guy, North Texas Patriot, did it yesterday, and you look at their thing, and they're all like, "I'm a good Christian," and you motherfucker, blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, now you're giving Christians a bad name because you're your profile says you're one thing and you're another, you know. But hey, I apologize, folks. I didn't mean for this to get,
All right, Bill, I did
political.
No.
But
If you want to,
no, but it's enough to drive a sane man insane. Of course, I've always been insane, so it might eventually drive me sane. So that's really what I'm shooting for. But so I don't think do I have anything else to show right now? I'm looking real quick. I've already shown you my smog monster collection.
Those two Australian romances you had,
yeah,
Mark.
Yeah.
Are they originals or are they reprint?
No,
stuff?
they're originals.
Originals.
So, guys, while we have been on screen,
Yes.
somebody in Canada has just bought this.
Mm-hmm.
This actually belongs to Darren. It is a bound volume of Golden Age comics from a company called Standard.
What's the title?
Well, we've got Black Terror. We've got
What?
various titles.
What did you sell it for, if I may ask?
So I've had it on eBay. I've had it on eBay for about 2 to 3 months at £400, and it's just sold to a Canadian.
Wow. I think that's a really good deal.
Well, you say that, but it's been on eBay for 3 months. So
If I'd known you had that, I might have picked it up. You never know. But
well, I've got another one, Bill.
do you really?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk.
Okay.
That's awesome. Okay. So, I don't guess I have anything. Well, did I go through? I went through some of my. I don't guess I have anything really. I have a bunch of Lost in Space gold keys, and you guys know about that, right? You guys know that Irwin Allen bought the rights to the comic book Space Family Robinson. And then it was going to be more like the comic book, but he changed it completely. And instead of the name Space Family Robinson, they changed it to Lost in Space.
Yeah.
But it was already attached to the comic book. So then the gold key turned around and named it Space Family Robinson Lost in Space. with completely different characters, I might add, than the crew of the Jupiter 2.
Oh.
So ask me for thanks, Turtwig. I appreciate that. I think. No, I don't. But and then I have this. Let me show this real quick.
Well, I've just sold one of those.
What's that?
I've just sold one of those.
Oh, really? And I also have, this is one of my favorite Shield covers of all time.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I absolutely love that cover.
Destroy Shield.
I love Hydra so much. I mean, I don't love them, but I like them as a nemesis, and a nemesis.
I don't like that cover.
You don't?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. The proportions are all wrong.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he is almost as big as the thing that he's burglar from, and it looked like
No, it's far behind him. I think it's huge. But I don't know. I kind of dig it. I don't know. Oh! Here's why I like it. It's because it's a poster that Doctor Strange is reading from because he's a Shield fan. It even says it on the cover. So that's why this is a look. He's right there, reading it. So that's what's really cool about this cover. That's why I do like it. But unless you see Doctor Strange over there in the last eighth of the comic, you wouldn't know that. But it's cool when you get the whole picture, so to speak. It's that's literal and figurative. Wow. But I love that cover. I don't know why, but I do. This is one. I think this is one of the first Stranko covers, isn't it? In Strange Tales.
Is that before the Nick Fury?
Huh?
Is that the before Nick Fury #1?
Oh, this is way before Howling Commandos.
No. Next.
So about Nick Fury
Stranko.
Yes. This came before Agents of Shield #1.
Right.
Yeah, this is still Strange Tales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's before Strange Shield 1 or Nick Fury.
Yes.
Shield.
Yes. Because there were no Agents of Shield while he was in Strange Tales. He went straight from Strange Tales to Agents of Shield the same month that Doctor Strange took over the title Strange Tales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Doctor Strange in that one on the cover?
Yes. If you'll look at the corner.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. And what else? Trying to find one more good thing. But I guess I've shown it all now. Or have I?
There's probably one of the only characters that Marvel and DC have never, DC have never really copied, isn't it? Doctor Strange.
What's that?
So it's probably one of the only characters that DC hasn't copied. I mean, there's no real Doctor Strange type character, is there?
No. Doctor Strange, if anything, copied Dr. Fate. And Dr. Fate was...
Sorry, I was forgetting about Dr. Fate.
Yeah, and he was very esoteric. Also, DC had quite a few supernatural characters like that, so...
Yeah, what about Zatanna's father?
Yeah, but he was just a magician, wasn't he, Zatara?
Zatara.
I mean, a very good magician.
No. He was more like his stuff could be real. He was a ripoff of Mandrake, of course.
It was Sargon as well.
Yeah.
Sargon
and Sargon as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Sargon. I mean, you're right. First time.
So there was lots of characters like that. So I'll shut up. Right.
Yeah. No. It's cool, dude. It's cool. You're fine. But
we won't get the Phantom Stranger or Doctor E or any of
the Invincible.
I just wasn't thinking of Doctor Fate and everything else being in the same kind of thing because with Doctor Strange, it delves into so many different kinds of universes and stuff like that. And
Doctor Strange.
I don't think any of the others would do that. Doctor Fate.
What about John Constantine?
Yeah, but that was years and years later, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well.
No, I was thinking of a character before Doctor Strange appeared with DC. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, right.
But like he said, say if Zatara was like that. I thought Zatara was just a very good magician.
And to be fair, Spectre is very much like that. And Spectre also.
Well, no, I mean, Spectre's an emissary of God, isn't he? Supposedly.
Well, yes, but if you look at the
he's far more powerful than Doctor Strange.
But if you look at the way he was portrayed in the Silver Age with Showcase Comics, and then getting his own title, you could easily see they were trying to go for a Doctor Strange kind of thing.
He was far more. I mean, Spectre was far more horrendous in the.
Oh
Avengers.
yeah, Spectre was like Wrath of God kind of shit. Yes, he was a bit of a bloody bloke, as it were.
Oh no, I enjoyed that run, that Jim Aparo run in Adventure Comics.
Oh, he was fantastic. Aparo is probably my favorite spec. Well, I also liked who drew him. Who was it? Murphy Anderson. I like Murphy Anderson's version also.
Yeah.
In the Silver Age.
It's the stories I like. I mean, that stories of adventure, that sort of Bronze Age. I mean, it was early 70s, wasn't it? As I say, when they did that to him. And so I think that was excellent. It's a series I keep thinking about getting again. I'm sure it's in a trade. It must be in a trade. But,
should be. Yeah.
Might try and get copies.
Yeah.
One day. Right then.
But
right.
What's going on?
Okay, I think that's about it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for turning up. We will see you all next week.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye, guys.